Hi, thank you for joining me. So you're moving locations, you're moving up in your workspace, you're graduating. There's something about you moving, like exploration, and it's like it's your time to shine. Whatever it is that 22 could be a significant number, whatever it is that you are wanting to immerse yourself in, do that and do it deeply. 33 can also be significant. When I said deeply, I seen the number 33. So it's like, this could be a spiritual practice, yes, but just what is something that just immediately just puts you in flow, right? That's not maladaptive, that's not harmful to yourself or others, right? But yeah, there's just something here about you're moving. I don't know if this is locations or within a job, school, but you're moving, and whatever you have immersed yourself in or want to immerse yourself in, it's shining. The way you're showing up in this world is seen very clearly, and you're like as cliche or like corny, whatever as it sounds, it's like you're a star. This could even be fame, becoming famous, whether this is famous, right? Like at your workplace, like people are talking about, oh yeah, such and such has a really good idea for this, and let's play on that, and blah 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 blah. And maybe you get a promotion or something, and that's moving, right? Moving up at your workspace. Maybe you're becoming famous at school, work, online, or maybe you're about to be the next Michael Jackson. I don't know. So let's pull some tarot, and then I'm gonna pull some oracle cards to clarify anything. Let's see what this is about. Leo energy and Cancer energy could be significant. Also, like your midheaven, your 10th house and 9th house could be significant. Also, there's something here about, let me think about this. Hold on. It's something here about like you were going in a certain direction, and then all of a sudden you felt like you went back. Hold on. What is... Okay, this is kind of like the image I'm seeing. If I can put these cards together. You're going in this certain direction, and then all of a sudden you... Let me do it again. Going in a certain direction, and all of a sudden you felt like you've been pushed back. But then you like catapult forward again. Sorry. I was just trying to like articulate the image I was seeing in my mind's eye. But anyway, yeah, so maybe there were some like lessons or wisdom, knowledge, information that you needed to obtain in order to sustain this new position or environment or life, I don't really know, that you're about to be in. So let's see. I really feel like a lot is coming up about you, the individual, a lot of first house energy. Ooh, I love the way that's split as well. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Whatever you immerse yourself into, do it, and do it deeply. This is about following your heart, following the song of your heart. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy could be significant. 3 of Swords. I don't think I held this up if you want to see. Yellow birds could be significant. Also bluebirds can be significant, but yellow birds were coming through. And when I held this up to the camera, my lighting got all funky, got super bright. So yeah, like you're shining. You could be a Pisces. You can have it anywhere prominent in your chart. And the Emperor. This is also giving me this energy of you were like in a certain space and position, and then you felt like things went back, but then it just catapulted you to the Emperor. It's like, And the Hangman is very introspective, right? It does feel like kind of slowed energy, but it's like a strategic movement, not necessarily slow. It's just and this Three of Swords, it could be you needing to, this could be some grief around this movement. Maybe you have to move locations. Maybe you feel you're going through like grieving your past self because like you're leveling up or whatnot, you know? This can also be like moving away from certain communities, people, places, relationships. And that could be a grieving process. And I don't know why I want to say this, because I feel like I wouldn't want to hear someone say this to me if I was going through this, but it's like all worth it in the end. Like, I understand that. I understand it, because I look back at a lot of times in my life and I'm like, oh, I get that. I get it now. I get why that happened. I get why I had to experience that heartache, maybe. Play being clarified by the Hangman. We need a little bit more space. Just push this up a little bit. Hi. Okay. Celebrate. Ooh, this looked like blessing in disguise type thing. And open new opportunities, new life, opening to the new possibilities. This feels like new life energy. Bottom of the deck, expand. This is that ninth house exploration type energy I was getting. Jupiter has been coming up. That energy has been coming up a lot in my readings, which makes sense because Jupiter is doing some pretty cool things in the sky right now. 7-11 could be a significant number. This also came up in a reading. But where do I want to start? I feel like it's a pretty good clarifier. I feel like I don't really need to. I do feel like there was a lot, like you really felt like everything's going good right now, and then all of a sudden, yeah, this is some kind of blessing in disguise for sure. Something is being transmuted in the fire. I'm gonna get some guidance here. I feel like these clarifiers were pretty straightforward. This is the Starseed Oracle, if you were curious. It could be scary, right? Following your heart, because we got bills to pay. I understand that. But when you follow your heart, you follow God, right? Or the universe, Allah, whoever you resonate with. And God won't leave you astray. He won't lead you astray. He, or God. Yeah. There's a reader on YouTube, and she always says, to feel good is to feel God. So just know that when you follow your heart, you follow God. And through that comes protection, peace, fulfillment, prosperity, abundance, wish fulfillment, right? New life, endless possibilities and opportunities. All right, what's the guidance here? Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. This is interesting. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, hold on. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. Let God in so you can follow God, right? Let what you love, let it into your life. Immerse yourself in it. 1001 or yeah, 1001 just showed up. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. I did a reading about star bathing. It probably, by the time I post this, it probably would have been like 2 weeks ago. It just posted today. Today is Wednesday, November 19th. And the title of that reading is, hold on, I feel really called to look this up here for you. It's called The Past is Coming Back Around and You're Fed Up. I think that's the one. Yeah. Anyway, so let's read this out of the book. But no, when I seen this, I was like, oh, that's interesting, because I didn't really get anything about like needing to heal and blah, blah, blah. But it's right here. I've been saying it the whole time. But it's interesting that happened because, like I said, I feel like once this process, is over with, and maybe that's what you're celebrating now, like healing something. Like you never thought you would get over something, and like here you are feeling good and grand, and like, oh, I didn't think I could live my life without this person or this job or living in this environment or whatever, but I'm doing it, and it's actually way better than I thought, right? So anyway, let's just read this out of the book. This is also giving me this energy in conjunction with this Three of Swords energy of like, this too shall pass kind of thing. Like, you going through it, but you gonna be okay on the other side of this, for sure, for sure. Okay. Wait, why am I going so deep? Deep cellular. 54, 55 could be significant numbers or years, or like May 4th, May 5th, which is, it's also interesting because Leo energy, Cancer energy was coming through, and that's fifth house, fourth house, and it was going backwards. Ninth house energy was coming through, 10th house energy was coming through, and it was going backwards. That's why I kind of did that whole metaphor or analogy about like you felt like things were going along and then you were pushed back, because it was like this, I feel like you were going backwards. We are in like a retrograde period. So if you're into that, you want to look up what's happening in your chart, go for it. Could have some, or it will. Yeah, you will get some insight from that. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. Okay, so Cancer energy was coming up, fourth house energy was coming up, and I was really trying to, before I turned on the camera, I was really trying to like, what is this fourth house energy? And I was thinking of a home. But now as I'm reading this, like, your physical body is also a home, right? It is a home to many, many things. It is a home to your soul on this earthly plane. So I like that little connection right there. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I'll just hold it up to the camera for you, and you can just visualize yourself doing that. It says, I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each And every day, my body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. You know, it's interesting this is coming up because when you don't feel good, like I was saying, right, to feel good is to feel God. When you don't feel good, it's really difficult to play, to think about your ideas, and to take your ideas from the ether and put them out in this physical world. It's difficult to want to live your dream life and blah, blah, blah when you don't feel good. And so I really do feel like there is a focus on you. I think I said that at the beginning of the reading. There's a focus on you to focus on you. And when you can focus on how you're taking care of your beautiful vessel, you'll see in very dramatic ways just how much that impacts and influences what you're trying to manifest, the things that you do or don't do for that matter, but more like shockingly and surprisingly, how that influences things externally, right? I feel like you are going through a very huge shift when it comes to healing, and people are noticing. I think you are, when women get pregnant, they're just like, oh my gosh, you're like shining. It's like you can just see, like, something's changed in you. You're doing something different. Your hair looks healthier. Your skin looks healthier. Like, you have so much energy. Like, you seem calmer. I think that's what's happening here. And when you are calm, you can loosen your grip and let God in. And you can loosen your grip on these manifestations in this life that you're trying to call in, right? Because nothing can get inside if you're holding on too tightly. When you can relax, you're able to release what's not for you and to allow what needs to come in for you to come in for you. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I love you so much. Like I always say, take care.